Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Today is February 3rd. I'm sorry that we will not have a live learning session today, but I wanted to record a short overview of your day. So today in Language Arts, everyone, you are going to be completing the Unit 9 assessment. This assessment goes with your reading for the week. Please make sure that you do use your ebook whenever you're completing the Unit 9 assessment, as well as your vocabulary list that you have been working off of in this unit. Okay, remember it is about the real Vikings. You may use your ebook to look back for details and answer the multiple choice questions and the open-ended. Okay, so please make sure you submit that Unit 9 assessment. In our next unit, in Unit 10, we are going to be reading something called The Emperor's Silent Army. So that will be coming up in Unit 10 tomorrow. In Social Studies, we are wrapping up Unit 9. It's kind of a day of wrap-ups. You do have an assessment due in Social Studies. Remember, you can also use your book. Okay, we're wrapping up the Golden Age of Athens. So we're moving away from Greece, and in our next unit, in Unit 10, we are going to be talking about ancient India. Okay, it's a really awesome unit. So tomorrow you will do a start with the story and preview the chapter. In science, you have a study guide. I'm going to leave this study guide as optional. If you do want to complete it, I will award you 10 extra credit participation points if you complete the science study guide. So that could really help some of your science grades, getting 10 extra points for participation. All right, so if you want to go ahead, complete the study guide for science, I'll award you those 10 points. All right, now on to math. So yesterday in our session, we had a little overview of what you have been doing in math, converting decimals, fractions, and percents to one another. You guys all did a great job and seem to have a really good grasp on solving those percent problems. I hope the CDT was good for all of you. I will be analyzing those results tomorrow when I come back to the office, so I am looking forward to it. If you did not have a chance to complete the CDT yesterday, please make sure you do so today. Contact technical support if you do need any help getting that installed, or if you need help getting into the actual CDT, they will be able to help you. Today in math, you are going to be completing a lesson on solving percent problems in math. It is very important that you do not skip any of the steps in the lesson that I have for you. Okay, so in your ebook, you're going to be looking at some examples. There are the tutorial videos on the right-hand side in your ebook for you to practice, as well as the interactive practice quiz that I have in the lesson for you. Okay, it's really, really important that you do not skip any step, especially in this lesson. Okay, so solving percent problems will be your lesson for today. Let me just go ahead and pull up your lesson because I want to highlight a couple things for you. Okay, all right, so you're going to have two methods today in the lesson. One is going to be the proportion method to solve these percent problems, and the other is going to be the equation method. Okay, just a few things that I want to highlight to you. When you are doing the equation method, there are some key words in math that we need to make sure that we are aware of. Okay, so in this problem, it says sloths may seem lazy, but their extremely slow movement helps them seem almost invisible to predators. Sloths sleep an average of 16.5 hours per day. To find out what percent of a 24-hour day 16.5 hours is, you can use a proportion or an equation. Okay, so what we're really looking for here, everyone, is what percent of 24, the 24-hour day, is 16.5. Okay, a couple things to highlight. When you're using the equation method, okay, the unknown, everyone, is our variable. Remember, anytime we're trying to find something that's unknown and we want to set up an equation, that is going to be our variable. Of course, this is highlighted here with the letter N. Okay, notice that the word of means to multiply. So when we say what percent of 24 is 16.5, we have our unknown times 24, which we know, okay, is, notice that the is the equal sign, and it's set equal to 16.5. Okay, so what percent of 24 is 16.5? Okay, you set up a simple equation, n times 24 equals 16.5. Okay, when we divide both sides by 24, we get n is equal to 0.6875. We then have to convert that to a percent. Okay, remember, if we move our decimal place 2 places to the right, we will see that it is about 69%. Okay, so you can use the equation method, which in your lesson today it'll teach you how to do, or the proportion method. Okay, the proportion method, everybody, has a part-whole relationship. Okay, so we in this case are missing our percent. Okay, so that's our n. Okay, we're going to put it over 100 because we know that a percent is a proportion, something that's out of 100. Okay, we know that 16.5 hours a day over 24 is how much the sloths sleep. Okay, again, look at our equation. When we cross multiply, okay, we get n times 24 equals 100 times 16.5. That's going to leave us with 24 times n equals 1,650. N equals 68.75. Okay. All right. So what percent of 24 is 16.5? About 69%, everyone. Okay, so you're going to do multiple problems like this today. You're going to learn more about the proportion method and the equation method. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You can choose the one that you're more comfortable with. I prefer the equation method. I like to use the words to be able to solve. Okay, so again, anytime we're working in math, the word of here means to multiply. So what percent are unknown of 24 is 16.5. We have our multiplication sign here, and is means equal. So you can set it equal to 16.5. All right, so have fun practicing today in 9.9. I also have a math on the spot video as a warm-up. Please make sure you watch that. Professor Berger has some really good tricks and tactics to help solve percent problems. You have your lesson and tutorials in step number 1. You have a Khan Academy video in step number 2. And there is self-check practice in step number 3. So you have an interactivity, you have a practice quiz, I have a practice page with the answer key, okay? And then you have an independent practice lesson check to complete, okay? Please make sure that you do complete it so I can give you your 100 points for the lesson, okay? Again, use your ebook, everybody. It's your friend. Okay, that's what it's there for. All right, so just make sure that you submit your lesson check in math. Unit assessment is due in language arts and in social studies. So you guys are going to be busy today. Tomorrow in our 1 o'clock session, we will be doing some math together. So we will take a look at percent. So if you're having any problems with any of these percent problems, please bring your questions to math tomorrow. We'll review the lesson check and we'll do a little prep activity tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, enjoy your day, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I will see you all on Thursday.